Moment for God.
A moment with God can change everything. Listen, reflect, and be blessed. Here's today's scripture.
Welcome back, everyone. The idea of wisdom.
And not just wisdom in general. We're going to try and figure out what makes the real deal, you know?
Right, like what sets apart wisdom that's actually good and beneficial versus something that just pretends to be wise.
Like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Exactly. And the passage we're looking at today really gets to the heart of that.
Yeah, it kind of throws down a challenge right from the start. It basically says, if you're going to claim to be wise, you got to prove it.
Like put your money where your mouth is.
Exactly. It says it's about deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom.
So it's not just talking the talk.
Nope. Walking the walk. Your life needs to back up what you're saying.
Humility is such an interesting point here, too.
Right. It's like the text is saying true wisdom actually comes from knowing what you don't know.
From recognizing our limits.
Not from bragging about how much you know.
Then it gets even more intense.
Oh, yeah.
There's this warning about bitter envy and selfish ambition.
Huge red flags, right?
It's like, those aren't just bad feelings to have.
It's saying those things point to a totally different kind of wisdom.
One that's actually harmful.
Yeah. The text calls it earthly, unspiritual, even demonic.
Wow. Strong words.
I know, but it shows just how destructive those motivations can be.
Leading to, like, chaos and bad stuff.
It really makes you think, where are envy and ambition driving me?
Like, what am I chasing after and why?
The text is clear about that. When those are your main motivations, nothing good comes out of it.
So that's the fake wisdom to avoid.
Right. Now for the real deal.
The text paints this beautiful picture of godly wisdom.
Okay, let's hear it.
It says it's pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
I know, right?
But each word is so powerful.
Let's break it down a bit, like take peace-loving.
Okay, yeah. What does that actually look like?
It's not just about avoiding conflict, is it?
No, it's more active than that. It's like actively trying to create harmony.
Building bridges instead of walls.
Exactly. And each of those words adds another layer to the picture.
Pure probably means having genuine motives.
Considerate is all about empathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Submissive seems tricky.
I know, right?
But in this context, I think it means being willing to yield.
Like not always needing to be right.
Putting peace above your own ego.
I like that.
Then it says full of mercy and good fruit.
So compassion leading to action.
Helping others. Making the world a better place.
And impartial and sincere at the end.
Being fair, having genuine intentions.
The whole thing really paints a picture of outward focus.
Wisdom that's not just about me, myself, and I.
And you know, that's not just some feel-good ideal.
What do you mean?
Well, the text goes on to say, peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness.
So this kind of wisdom actually creates change in the world.
It's not just about individual growth, but about impacting our communities.
Bringing about justice and harmony on a larger scale.
Pretty powerful stuff, right?
Totally. So for everyone listening, we've got this stark contrast.
Between two very different kinds of wisdom.
One that comes from envy, ambition, selfishness.
Leading to division and bad outcomes.
And the other that comes from humility and good deeds.
Leading to peace and positive change.
It's a framework for figuring out what wisdom is worth following.
Both in the world around us and within ourselves.
Which brings up a big question for all of us.
If you think about these two types of wisdom, where do your own motivations lie?
Is it about envy and self-promotion?
Or is it about peace and genuine service to others?
That's something worth reflecting on, right?
Absolutely, because figuring that out can make a real difference in our lives.
Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.